Hey Star fam, and for those of you who do not know me, my name is Nikki.Star of NikkiStar TV. I do comedic reviews of some of your favorite reality TV shows, and I also talk about pop culture hot topics that won't get me in trouble. Today we're going to talk about Love After Lockup, one of my favorite ghetto shows. It's so America. Just really is. It's one of my favorite shows. We're going to get into the latest episode, breaking the episode down couple by couple. Let's get into it. Oh child, Lindsay and Deontay. Lindsay. We have got to stop with this hood trap queen performance that you're doing. Here is why. We know that you ghetto, right? We get it. But you're putting 20 on 10 with this performance. We have seen you a season prior. We know what you're capable of, right? We know your personality. We know what you showed us then. Why are you doing so much now? And in doing so much, it's the attitude, it's the way you're talking now. Now the accent is getting a little thicker. Like, girl, we've seen you now for what, 2 seasons? We know what we're going to get. You don't got to switch it up. Go back. Give us messy Lindsay, who wasn't trying to be Tonika Yayo. Like she's sitting in the car with Deontay. I need you to go bail somebody out for me. What? No, I can't do it because I'm a felon. What is, and then it's the body. Like, are you pop locking? Like, what is all this? Girl, pipe down. Pipe down. Deontay, where's your mother? Stop the bus. Stop the bus. Deontay, where's your mother? Where is your mother? I just cannot believe that she let you go down to Mississippi to go visit this white woman who's also a drug kingpin with warrants. Speaking of Lindsay with the freaking warrants, why are you on national TV talking about that you have warrants within the state that you were in? Also, that you were using untaxed drug money to bail people out of prison. Are you trying to go back? Word on the street is that she's back in prison. And if it's from this season, I understand why. You're not smart. You're not smart. You know what? Deontay said something this episode that was like real weird to me. He was just like, I'm kind of scared by, Lindsay and the way she's acting. Like this is a lot for me. Like he was acting really shocked. Like we didn't meet him last season. I forget. I think her name was Nicole. Remember his ex Nicole, the one that kept on getting COVID? She like every freaking episode, homegirl had COVID. She was just as chaotic as Lindsay. So I'm not understanding him acting like Lindsay is just so crazy and so weird and this is too much for him. We know your history, bro. This is right up your alley. Taylor and Chance, also known as Dum Dum and Brad Pitt's cursed bloodline. Ciao. Anyway, I'm not shocked by anything that Chance does, right? It takes a lot for that man to shock me because I don't expect much from him. But when his first time meeting Taylor's father, he tells her father that he's a former sex slave that's allergic to drugs because every time he does them, he breaks out in handcuffs. Taylor, this cannot be the best that you can do, girl. Taylor, stop moving people in with you. Stop moving people in with you. There are a lot of people in your life that use you, and the only person that does not use you is your sister. And because she is sick, she cannot support you the way that you need to be supported. That girl watches out for you and she protects you. And every time a user comes in your life, the first person they attack is Bobby. Because the way that Taylor and Bobby's dad talked about her, first of all, he talking crap about his daughter because his old behind ain't had nowhere to live with a whole girlfriend. You and your girlfriend living with your daughter, you don't feel no sort of way? You sitting over here talking about your daughter who has a drug addiction probably because you weren't that good of a damn father. You talking about her like she's some terrible drug addict that you want to throw away. And let me tell you something, sir, no tea, no shame, all respect. But you look like you know your way around a pipe as well. So what we not gonna do is act like Bobby is so terrible when y'all both struggling with the same demons. You and that girlfriend, child. The whole family got problems. Yeah, I told her to call me after she died. You're horrible. You're the reason why your daughter is sick. You a whole father with a girlfriend and both of y'all gotta live with y'all child and you don't feel no sort of way? You mad at Bobby because Bobby has something to say. Like, why is daddy living with us with his woman? They can't get no home. But you want to throw Bobby out so that you and your girlfriend can leech off of Taylor because Bobby has something to say about it. You're wishing her death. Sick. This is why Bobby is sick. Look at the family that she's in. And then he had the audacity to side with Chance over Bobby. Let me tell you something, Taylor. The men in your life, I don't know how the guy was that passed away, that your former fiance, but I'm talking about the current ones. Basura. So Chance, this episode, buys a truck. His payments for this truck are $550 a month. Before we even get into the truck, did y'all see that Dookie gold chain? Ah! He looked like he robbed a Clears. Dude, what was that chain? And I'm telling you, I know for a fact that he started breaking out, that chain was giving him some kind of rash around his neck, because in one scene he was wearing that terrible fake Dookie gold chain, and in another scene the chain was gone and around his neck was red. Baby, I know he started breaking out mid-scene. Anyway, he buys a truck and his payments for the truck are $550 a month. How the hell did this fella get approved for a loan? Child, when you got the complexion for the connection, sky's the limit. But anyway, he talks about that they can afford it. He crunched the numbers and they can afford it. And all they have to do is just take out more loans so that they can survive. Taylor, this man is going to have your name mixed up in so much debt. Get out now. Don't marry him. Do not marry him. And stop letting him swing your daughters around. So let's talk about Kevin and Tiffany. Boring. This couple is so boring. They have no storyline. The storyline is that Kevin was sleeping with that crazy ex the whole entire time. I will say this. At first I thought the ex was tripping. Like that she was like acting and, you know, terribly acting. I really think that she's still hung up on this fool. I really, really do. And I think that he continues to sleep with her off and on. When Tiffany is away playing with women, he's playing with her. And even when they're playing together, he still goes and sleep with his ex. Now, I honestly get Tiffany being upset with Kevin not being honest about what he's doing with his peen. Because if she's having sex with him, and listen, from the looks of this couple, they have unprotected sex. Neither one of them know what a condom is or how to spell it, right? So if I was Tiffany, I would never be Tiffany, but I would be upset, right? Because if you're having unprotected sex with this man and then he's sleeping with other people, that puts you at risk. She's also sleeping with other people as well, but she's being honest about him with it, and she's also telling them about the people that she is sleeping with. Come to find out, that might not be the case, because at the end of the episode, she hops in a car with somebody else, probably a woman. I really hope it's the guy that brought her that Texas-shaped waffle and got his lights knocked out by Kevin, because come on, that was an iconic scene. We need more of this trio. Let's get back to Kevin's ex. Girl, stand up. Stand up. Crying over this man, saying to him, what do you see in her that you don't see in me? I can take care of you financially and sexually. That is not a flex. Are you depressed? Why would you say that to a man on camera, girl? Get some help. Get some help. And leave that bite-sized cheater alone. You could do better on your worst day. Let's get into Branwen and Chaz. Branwen, you are not attracted to this man. I mean, you have got to tell him at some point. But you know what? Saying that, Chaz, if every time you go to kiss your wife, she starts to gag like she's about to vomit, you got to get the hint. You got to get the hint. Why don't you let your Gwar cover band, why don't you let them meet Branwen so they can let you know what it is? Because it seems like you listen to them, but you don't listen to no other kind of common sense. This woman is repulsed by you. And either you don't know and you're dense, or you do know and you're just being a predator, knowing that eventually she will have sex with you because you take care of her financially. I'd rather you be dense than predatory. Because if it's the latter, you are absolutely using capital to control this financially poor woman that struggles with a drug addiction. Not a good look, bro. Not a good look. Let's talk about Puppy and her fiance. So Puppy and her married fiance, why were they in these matching Hot Topic like spike jackets? What is going on? Puppy, do not let that man dress you in all that Hot Topics and Spencer's mess that he gets. Girl, stick with Charlotte Roos. You was looking cute in them fits. That other stuff that he's trying to put you in is not it. Anyway, so Puppy and her married fiance in their spike Hot Topic jackets. And they were leather. Ciao. They go to meet with a divorce lawyer. because she wants him to finalize the divorce because she wants to marry him because Amber is going to continue to play straight. You know what, I'm not going to do that. But Amber, why every time you get drunk, you're popping your pussy puppy and tonguing her down? Like, straight women don't do that. Do they? So because Amber is straight and living her best life, about to get married to this, I'm not saying that he's an ex-Klan member. I'm saying that Amber has a type, and her type is white men who look like they were in a white power prison gang. What is it? Like, they all have a specific type, like ex-skinhead, you know what I mean? Ex-white supremacist prison gang member, like they all look like that. But she's living her best life, about to marry this man that she's known for 2 seconds, right? So I guess Puppy is just like, since who I love is moving on, I'm gonna move on. And she's trying to force a marriage with this man that does not seem to be interested in her. You know what he's interested in? The clearance section at Spencer's. That's what he's into. I mean, these outfits, I'm like, sir, you are too old to be dressing like this. You know what, dress how you would. Anyway, so they're at the divorce lawyer, and you know, she's giving them all the information, everything that they need to do. He is not on board, right? He starts talking about, well, you know, she was with me, my wife. You got a whole fiance. My wife was with me through a lot of hard things, and you know, we've just experienced a lot together, and to divorce her, a divorce is final. Yes, sir. You have a fiance. He's like, a divorce is final, and I don't know if that's something I want to do right now. You got a fiance, bro. What are you doing? This show was a hot ghetto mess, and I loved every second of it. Because the audacity to bring your fiance to a divorce lawyer. Because in order for you to marry her, you have to get divorced, and you're not ready to yet divorce your wife. I feel like there's something more there. Either he doesn't want to divorce her because he doesn't want to pay her alimony, or he gets some benefits from her, like he's on her insurance or something like that. I think she's taking care of him. I don't think it's the other way around. What do you guys think? Let's talk about it in the comment section below. And if you like what you see here, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will see you in another review for something else. Love you guys. Bye. Mwah.